Good to see you, bud. I know we've talked off this show a number of times. I was thinking about this the other day. The last Gamecock football pay-per-view game that I called. You and I were in Oxford, Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
You remember that? South Carolina, Ole Miss in 2008. Back then, you had to pay $30. Speaking of cable and everybody complaining about the status of current TV, you had to pay $30 to see it. Now, that was money well spent if you were a Gamecock fan. That was a lot of fun to call. If you had to spend $30 for the back-to-back losses to Vanderbilt, which I believe you were on that as well.
Yeah.
Not so much fun.
The true joy of those pay-per-view games that we used to do was when we had George doing sidelines, George Rogers. And he was great because everybody loves George, right?
Everybody loves George.
And you knew George wasn't going to be neutral anyway. We did our best to kind of go down the middle and all that, but George, no.
No.
and it was just, and he was great. The best part about working with George was in the press box before the game when it was just story time with George, when he was telling stories from his days here and stuff that you couldn't repeat on the air, but it was just great.
Good times, man. Good. I'm so happy for you and the success you've had calling these games. You and I go back a ways, and I was talking about this earlier about coaching with I love grinders. I love guys that have earned their, we'll talk about the hire at Louisville with Coach Kelsey and another guy who's grinded. Well, I mean, you grinded your way into this position. If you wanted to, you probably could have done more. You kind of decided this is your lane and you want to stay there and keep doing what you do at the university. And I'm just so happy for you on a personal level that you've had a chance to call some incredible moments, indelible moments, and couldn't happen to a better guy. So kudos to you right off the bat.
Well, thanks, Mike. Yeah, it's been fun. For those that don't know, I spent 13 years at a Division II school and then came to South Carolina, thought my career was over, just basically came here to get married, change jobs, and then kind of walked into this. I got here a year before Coach Staley did. And, I was just happy to be working at my alma mater. And, I didn't dream that there would be the success there is now. Then, Dawn got here and, slowly but surely it got better every year. And now we are where we are. And it's a lot of fun. I just kind of laugh because, even if we didn't have this kind of success, I would still enjoy doing it. But it's been nice to see, the program rise, and it's just been fun to watch it for the last 17 years.